national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Manning. The short hands. It's Wingo. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wingo. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll ride Davis here. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly... Offense in a bunch formation. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes it past the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That's caught. It's Butler. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, and finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's McCutcheon. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCutcheon. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Texas! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. Extending the play. It's complete.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback with his speed flush out to the right or to the left because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket and forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Snagged in the middle. It's McCutcheon. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running quarterback followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Give to the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Back to throw, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing. Keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 40. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that? This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man. It's Lockett. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Wingo. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's McCutcheon. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
My old coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Wingo. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Texas! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the double.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Motion from the back with the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on third and goal. Making side adjustments here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the beatdown has ensued. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.